Ah, I love the smell of good, pure breath. I cannot wait till I am done my work so I can enjoy this delicious life water. And deodoites everyone, and welcome back to the Scrying pool. So for those of you who are new and who have scryed upon this throughout the vestiges of the internet, this is my life advice from a 14th century plague doctor, just in case you might have find this sometime in the future. And well, I needed to make this video because somebody recently asked me, "Doctor, my wife just died of the plague. I need help. What is the best way and the fastest way to a new woman's heart?" To which I replied, "That will cost you 100 shillings. He reluctantly paid, and then I responded to him as, "The fastest way, dear Seamus, the fastest way to a woman's heart is straight in between the third and the fourth rib." He looked at me like, "Well, that's not what I asked." So, unfortunately, it is. And he asked me again, what is the fastest way to make a girl fall in love with you, to approach them? In which case I said, that will cost you another 100 shillings. The fastest way to a woman's heart is, in fact, straight between the third and the fourth rib. You now have this knowledge. Now, if you wish to have the knowledge to make a woman fall in love with you, how to flirt with a girl, then that will cost you more. So he said, then yes, I need to know how to pick up chicks. He said, 20 shillings then, just for you. He handed me his 20 shillings and I turned around and said, go to the farmer's market. Find the biggest cock you can find. Usually around there it's his hen, with his little baby chicks. Take your 2 hands, put them out, grasp it like you would a cup of unscripted, and pick them up. 20 shillings, please. He was upset and left, furious with me, threatened me, a pox on me. A pox won't affect me, I'm a plague doctor. You can't hurt me. And so I decided to make this scry to actually help out others who are asking the right and appropriate questions of actually how to make a woman fall in love with you, of how to find the fastest way to a woman's heart. And that's without carving it out or shoving a blade in between the rib. If you wish to know how to find the way to a woman's heart, you must first learn to not be creepy. And this is weird and odd, and coming from a plague doctor, we are the creepiest bastards around. I mean, we can't get away with it. We have these to protect ourselves as we work on you, or as we work on others. So, understand that you need to not be creepy. And then you need to go around and go, well, how do I not be creepy? To which I respond, another 100 shillings. That's what I do. So, if you wish to not be creepy, it's quite simple, actually. What you need to do is first, you need to remember eye contact. You need to stare your eyes into theirs continuously, over and over, is how you are creepy. Or you look and you go right away and spend time racking up your courage. You can't do that. The girl's just gonna be thinking, I am gonna fall in love with you. This man's a creepy bastard. So one must remember, it is all about timing. And yes, for those who are wondering, my voice is slightly different. I seem to have caught something recently, and I hope it passes. But alas, back to my point. With your eye contact, you must find a striking balance between too much and too little. If you stare at a girl across the street, across the pub, as you sit there with your unscripted, you're sipping it slowly and slowly. You enjoy it. You catch eyes with her briefly. Smile. Laugh, give a chuckle, take a look away briefly after. Shoot your eyes over again, briefly. If they make mark a second time, you know something is up. Chuckle again. And now this is the important bit. You need to go over there. Failure to go over now, or after one more of these eye chuckles, and you seem as creepy or nervous. Women are attracted to confidence. If you wish to seem confident, you need to go and act. Go over there. Compliment her on something. Compliments are the best way to open up, for a woman to open up. However, at the same time, we all know, or at least most of us know, that compliments are a double-edged sword. If I compliment you, I need to crack up a joke afterwards, or crack it into a joke after, one of the two. Because the problem with that compliment on its own is if I go up to you and say, hey, nice moustache, suddenly she won't be your friend anymore. A shame, because moustaches take years to grow. A damn shame. But if you just compliment something else, their eyes, crack a joke afterwards with it. You know, we made awkward eye contact. And I just had to talk to someone right after that. No, that's not a joke. That's just a way to approach. It's one of many, many ways. And students, if you are not yet ready to go down and talk to her, you've lost your chance. She's already gonna put you in the creepy boat. There's a man who keeps staring and looking away every time she catches you, and you don't want that. So the idea is to practice. Go out next time you're in a pub, next time you're out working or anywhere, and you see someone walking across. Look at them. Smile. Keep doing so until you get smiles back. Over and over and over. Till you get more and more. You can even high-five someone. And eventually strike up a conversation with someone. And if you're wondering how hard is it, it's hard to start a conversation. No, it's easy. It's like starting a fight. And starting a fight is incredibly easy. All you need to do is go up to somebody and say, hey, you want to fight? If that doesn't work, punch the bastard. Congrats, you now have a fight. Striking up a conversation is very simple. It very much is. So what you need to do is practice that out everywhere till you get used to it, your confidence builds. And that way by the time you meet your second eye contact with a lass, you can go up to her, you can talk to her, and when you talk to her, you will be open to her. And she will see your confidence that you are actually interested, that you're not just staring at her like she's a piece of meat. And that is important. And we all know what it's like to have that drunkenly bastard stare at you like this, with a feeling of, I think someone's watching me. And that's what the lass is going through. You don't want to do that to her. And when you've gone down and struck up your conversation and talk with her, there are things that you can do as well, such as touching. The second you touch someone else, you have a better shot of being with them. However, again, like with the staring earlier, too little and too much are both bad. I say around just a moment. Actually, even less. A moment is way too long. It is 90 seconds, way too long. 1 to 3 seconds. No more, no less. Thou shalt not count to 5, but 3. So the easiest way, and of course location as well, touching her tits, as much nice as touching tits are, and squeezing them, and holding them, and... Sorry, I'm a bit distracted there. Where was I? Ah, yes, now I remember. No. Still thinking tits. Ah, okay. Ah, yes. Where to touch. Things like the shoulder. And what I usually do is, because I usually pick up chicks at, well, for me it's easier, I just pick up widows. I mean, if you don't fuck me, I can't bring your husband back to life. See, I have something going for me. It's easy. Millions. I mean, no, I don't do that. Not at all. No. Besides the point. When you put your hand on him, if you're at a pub, what I used to do is I put a hand on her shoulder for a brief second and say, I'll be right back, my lass. I'm gonna go pick up a pint. I'm gonna get a round in. Would you like anything? And usually they go, oh yes, I will pick up one. And they'll tell you. Or, if you want as well, they will, I'm gonna go get a round in. I'll be right back. Which she'll probably say, well, where's mine? You say, oh, I wasn't aware. Then go in and pick up hers. Or if you're a cheap bastard like me, you can easily just go, I beg your pardon. I'm enjoying this conversation. But alas, I need to go to use the bog real quick. I will be back. And I will talk some more with you. That usually does it because I'm a cheap bastard. I don't like buying people drinks because it's my fucking money. Yes. And the last thing that I can think of right now that you should do to pick up a woman is do not block her in. What I mean by that is do not corner her into the corner of the pub. Especially if you have your knife sitting out and I don't have my knife on me. Because then you don't want to hurt her. She'll feel threatened. Keep your back, yours specifically, to the wall, not hers. So she feels like she's free to leave at any point. And that is important. Very important. Very important. It's always step to the side and make it seem like you're there, but you're not holding her there, just for you to leave, and leave whenever. Like a butterfly. If you love it, let it go. If it loves you back, it will come back. And if it doesn't, put a hit on its head. Fuck 'em. And that is my quick how to pick up chicks for free to fellow scryers. And if you enjoyed this, I highly recommend that you like, subscribe, follow the channel, and release your earthly currencies and your futuristic ones to the scrying pool on the patreon.com. There's a link to that scry below. I hope that you enjoy. Now have a grand day, and may a pox take over your enemies.